Hey guys, welcome back to Prisno. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that little intro I had for this episode. Basically, I remade Lady Esme because there was a post on the forums that I wanted to check out about the, playing as a infantryman for one of the lords, joining an army. And apparently they said it was bugged or something in their gameplay, so I just wanted to test that, and I figured, well, if we're going to do that, we may as well remake Esme and see how far we can go. And so right now, she's level 18. This armor we got, didn't want to do that. This armor we got from our wages and finding loot in the battles that we fought. I went with the same the same basic starting choices that I had previously. So I still have 7 in leadership, 5 trade, 6 persuasion, which is ridiculous. I put 3 points in looting just to see how it affected it, because people said it were really good in whenever you enlisted an army. So I tried to raise athletics, riding, power strike, and working on power throw and shield and stuff now. So we'll probably be putting more into agility and strength. Work on trainer a little bit as well. But anyway, so those were some. The intro was just some clips I put together from when we were in the army ourselves, and hopefully it was enjoyable to watch. It didn't turn out quite as I expected, but anyway, moving on. We're about to engage these slave rebels because if you look in their prisoners, they have 21 farmers and 9 peasant women, as well as 2 captains of the guards, some village guards, and city guards, which will go good with our Prisno units. They actually come from the farmer units, which can go the glory-seeking man route and become village guards and such. So that's probably what we'll do, is take those if we can kill these units here. The only thing I see that I'm really worried about are veteran gladiators, and we'll wait until morning time to engage. Oh, they come from the slaves, not the glory-seeking men. What am I talking about? Man-at-arms. We do have, if you look at our lineup here, we do have tons of Prisno units now, including Sword Sisters, which come from the, I think, the peasant woman route. Yeah, they do. They're no longer mounted. They are in fact infantry units, which is really awesome, to be honest. Gladiators, markswomen. Basically, all of these are Prisno units, except for these guys, which apparently come from slaves. I wasn't aware of that. So, that's our army. And now we're just going to wait until... We're just going to make these guys run from us until morning time, because... Or we'll just engage them now, okay. Well, I was going to wait till daytime. Alright, I'll see if I can't brighten it up a little bit for YouTube. Not ideal, but it will do, I suppose. We'll have our cavalry sit over there. Archers here. These guys are going to be coming this way, so we'll get our infantry down here. And I think that's it. Yeah, we have a few light cavalrymen, which we'll put like over there. Hopefully our archers can do some work here. I need to go through our army. A little bit off screen. Actually, I just moved all of our heavy cavalry, didn't I? Sorry, guys. I need to go look through our army and look for... Well, not look for, but I need to get our unit types set up here. We'll go ahead and charge our infantry in. And I think we'll be okay. Once our infantry get in, we're going to charge our cavalry in from over there as like a flank. And we're going to lose some units here, but that's okay. We'll get out of the way of our archers. Charge our cavalry in. And this should go pretty easy. We're doing really well. I actually thought the veteran gladiators and stuff would be quite a challenge. And we'll go ahead and charge our light cavalry in now that they're scattering around. And we'll just charge everybody in. That was pretty easy, but we outnumbered them a lot, by a lot. So. I did get a new sword. It's really fast. It does quite a bit of damage. There's one guy trying to get away. I don't know if we'll be fast enough to catch him, though. He's probably going to end up routing. He took off in a hurry. Maybe our archers can get him. That'd be so awesome if they did. Yeah, he did rout. He almost didn't get away, though. That, ooh, that was Agnar. Agnar was pretty close to getting him. We did lose low-tier units, but nothing, nothing too significant. So we are going to take all of these, if that wasn't apparent. And I do like the guard units, so we're going to take... That is actually capacity? Really? Huh. One village guard. Well, we'll put him back. Make it a nice, even 130. That's pretty awesome, actually. Yeah, I mean, I would take the Brisno pilgrims and initiates, but we are at capacity pretty much. So we'll take these 4 female slaves and these veteran gladiators. And that's going to be it, I think. Yeah, okay, so one other thing. Let's see, do we need any of this stuff? We're getting a lot of loot from the from our looting, so I mean, I'm just taking this stuff just to have something to sell, really. Because you can see our money situation isn't very great. Speaking of, I'm going to go ahead and look at our budget report. We're losing about 500 per week. I do have some an Ironworks, Dyeworks, and Wine Press set up. So we're not losing as much as we could be. But we're not gaining anything either. What I'm going to do, though, to fix that is I'm going to become a mercenary, I think, for the Maccabeans, and that is because, let's see, let's check our faction relations. Yeah, they're they're really high in relation with us because that's who we served under for our enlistment. We were a soldier for the Maccabeans of Queen Trisna, I think, was our commander. We got up to the highest rank, and I was enlisted for, well, Esme was enlisted for like 100 and, no, we don't want to fight you. Enlisted for, we have really fast, fast travel time. We were enlisted for like 140 something days, I think, and it is now day 200, I think, 220, 221, somewhere around in there. And so we're going to probably go the mercenary route for a bit until our army gets leveled up. Because you can see we have quite a few low tier units. Our high tier units are getting there. I think I'm going to make these Virago because we have quite a few Knight's Bane. And I actually think these units are going to have really good stats as far as skills. 67 health. Yeah. They have shields and pretty good armor too, as well as a nice weapon. So yeah, we're gonna go with these. I think the Knight's Bane are more of If you can't, if you didn't know from the name, they're more oriented towards spearmen. And we're going to go with camp defenders and move these down. Let's see, where are the Knight's Bane? Yeah, these are the last tier, and they are spearmen. So we need some infantry with shields as well. That way we'll have a nice, nice infantry setup, not only for sieging, but for cavalry charges. And you can see our companions, Kara, which we have her set up pretty nice. We got our starting armor on her, as well as our starting horse from the creation options I chose. We have Allendale, which is, I'll show you his stats, 8 in surgery, wound treatment, and, well, he's got 6 in wound treatment, but 8 in surgery and first aid. And we didn't have him in the last few playthroughs. So, yeah. We were lucky to find him because we didn't have a medic. But, you know, Dahosen and I think we have Shi Jin too. I'm pretty sure we have Shi Jin, but he's on loan, if I'm not mistaken. But Dahosen, Shi Jin, trademarks pretty much of Perizno. We have Zara with us, Faziel, and Agnar. I'm not really sure what to make Agnar. I think I'm making him our tactics person. But Zara, I'm not sure. And I'm not sure about Kara either, to be honest. I'll probably just make them standard infantry units. And let's see. Maybe we don't even have Shi Jin. I thought we did. That's very interesting. So right now we're going to look for a... yes, this is what I was looking for. I've been searching for these guys for like days in game, so... And we'll only get 9,000 for these prisoners. I mean, that's great and all, but I was kind of hoping for more. So do we have... We don't have a... any kind of enterprise here, so we'll go ahead and see if we can't start one of those. I have a plan for our... We are going to start our own faction, and I have a plan for that. We're going to attack the Hakon, I do believe. 809, that's the highest one so far. That was Ironworks, I do believe. Dyeworks? No, that was Dyeworks, really? But our plan is to attack the Hakon, and we're going to take Arish City, I do believe. So, yeah, we need to go in there and make... I didn't buy one. Ironworks was 809? So was the dye. Well, I'm going to go with the Ironworks because it's cheaper. And that will give us profit right away, I do believe. We'll go here. Sell the loot, because we don't need it. We just need the income, which is not very much looking at it. But, it's a start. I think that's like a week's worth of pay there. So what we're going to do is take Arish. I haven't really scouted it out because we're nowhere near time to take it yet, but we're going to take Arish and set up a trade agreement with the Drahara and the dwarves. That way we can focus all of our efforts on the Hakon for a while. I was going to enlist with the Tauranians and unite with them and help them basically take over Perizno, but you can see by the map here, there are no Tauranians anymore. They're not like officially eliminated, but they have no fiefs whatsoever. They own nothing, and most of their lords have defected so far. You can see down here, however, the Zan are making a push, and they've actually conquered territory this time around, which has been going a lot better than in previous saves. I was really disappointed that the Zan or not the Zam, but the Tolranians were taken out. Because they did get a little bit of a... New Gods worshippers. We don't want to worship the New Gods. We actually want to go with the Old Gods, I think, because we are bringing back the old Perizno people. Yeah, so this is going to hurt our morale, but in either of these options, this will convert us to New Gods, and this will give us relation with them. We don't want that, so we're going to have to kill him. And we lost honor as well, which is unfortunate, but it had to be done. I really had no other, I had no other option. We're going to keep going with... Wait a minute. Where's our sword maidens? We have... We'll go with... I'm actually going to wait, I think. Yeah, I need to figure out if we have... if we need more archers or not. So I'll wait on that. I need to figure out what units we actually need. Anyway, yeah, the Tolranians were taken out, and unfortunately, their faction is all but eliminated. So we're gonna go and help out the Maccabeans. We're enlisting their army for now, or not enlist, but become a mercenary, if at all possible. Hello. Haven't seen this guy before. Ulfhednor. He has Volhir Berserkers, Volhir Raiding Archers, Snowcrawlers, Caravan Guards. A few high tier Draken units, but I think the Volhir Berserkers are pretty resilient units, so I think we're going to stay away from this guy just for now. That being said, on to what I was saying earlier. The Maccabeans are struggling a little bit, so this is quite a long walk. I do apologize, but it doesn't give me a chance to talk. So we're going to help them out, and I think we'll be fighting the Reich for the most part, which we're actually going the wrong way. We need to go south, not north. Or actually west. So yeah, I'm not too happy about having to fight the Reich because of all of their cavalry units. But the Maccabeans are struggling a little bit. And we don't want them to be eliminated, because they do have some pretty good infantry units, which I doubt we'll use, but we have really, really high relation with them, so we don't want to let that go to waste. And we'll just speed up time a little bit. Who is this? This guy might offer us a mercenary contract. Or this guy? Let's see. Yes, do you have any tasks? No. This guy's -1 relation with us. That's unfortunate. Okay, Lord Publius. He's, I think, good-natured, so maybe he'll come here. Stop running. Maybe he'll offer us something. Yes, we did. Do you have any tasks? Ah, yes, and here we go. Your enemies are my enemies, good sir. And I think they're actually at peace, and we got 4,000 arms for signing up with him. It looks like they're at peace with everybody, for now. Which is good. He doesn't have any other tasks. So, okay. So, yeah, we're going to try to unite. As you can see, they're struggling a little bit. They only have Ford left. They've gotten McCann taken away, Arendal. And I think a couple castles as well. So they are struggling a tad against the Reich. And they have lost a few vassals to them. So we're going to help them out. And in the meantime, that'll help us level up our troops as well. So that's the plan for now. Now what I'm going to do is cut away and level up our troops a little bit, kind of scout the area, find out what we can take and what we can't. And I'm going to try to sort out our army, because I'm not exactly sure what units we need as far as infantry, archers, and cavalry go. And that's actually a pretty important thing to figure out now that we're going to be fighting vassals. So I will cut away, and hopefully the next time you guys hear my voice, it will be with good news, or at the start of a exciting battle of sorts. So I will see you in, well, mere seconds for you all. I will see you then. Hey guys, so a lot of time has passed since I cut away that last section there of the video. You can see that the yeah, the Zan have invaded and have actually done really good in this invasion. We haven't seen them take really anything in like the past episodes. They usually get eliminated right off the bat, but they are giving the Redwoods a lot of trouble. They've taken all of this from them, as well as these fiefs over here, and down in here even. They have almost single-handedly taken out the Redwood Nation. So yeah, we will probably get to fight them quite a bit this time around, which is good, because we've not actually seen them in any of the past episodes except for 1 or 2 skirmishes where they just got totally annihilated. But moving on, you can tell by the map that the Reich have expanded exponentially as well. They've pushed out Macavia from this, well, this is the north up in here, so this eastern side, they've taken most of it. They've moved down in here, and Tolrania is completely eliminated, even though we haven't gotten the message. I haven't seen any of their vassals or anything, except for the ones that have defected already. Macavia is struggling a little bit. We're still a mercenary for them, but we haven't really expanded much in the last little bit, and it's been quite a while since the first part of the episode was recorded. Drahara has gained a lot of power. They're pushing down in the pushing down towards the southern area, cutting into Hakon territory. Hakon has actually pushed down and taken the Realm of the Falcons territory, most of it anyway. Which brings us to what we're doing. We are sitting right inside Falcon Watch with our army of 211. It's leveled up quite a bit since I last talked to you guys. We have quite a few high-tier Prisno units, as well as mid-tier and a few low-tier. The only non-Prisno unit we have is this Knight of the Eagle, who's been with us forever. This guy joined us in one of the random events not long ago. Well, actually, yeah, it's been a really long time, actually. And he's been with us for, I want to say, at least over 100 days in-game. So he's been with us a long time. Our weekly cost is pretty high, but that's mainly because I have a lot of cavalry. And I have a lot of cavalry because we need them, actually. We have, let's see, 24 Prisno cavalry, 4 Dark Forest cavalry. It may just be because of all the high-tier units, but I don't think so. Quite a few high-tier Prisno warriors, but yeah. We're mainly using the cavalry to allow our infantry, these guys here and these, to get in and get as much experience as possible, so they're not entirely eliminated by crossbowmen, archers, higher tier infantry units, etc. And there's a lot of cavalry in the game as it is, so we need our own to supplement that. It also allows us to have higher map speed and all that stuff. But what we're doing right now is we are trying to keep the Realm of the Falcon from being totally eliminated. I really like these guys. if you couldn't tell from when I was running with them with Logan. And they are struggling. Like, I think the Hakon, if they really rallied the troops, could eliminate the Realm of the Falcon very easily. These fiefs here only have around 100 or so units in them. Maybe 70 or so units. Field Marshal Gunner, who is the leader of the Realm of the Falcons, only has 100 units himself. What few vassals he has left only have around 30 to 40 units themselves, sometimes even 20, depending on which one you look at. So what I'm doing is trying to help them re-garrison Falcon Watch by just staying here and protecting it. And I'm also running around and intervening in their field battles. The Hakon are at peace with Macavia, which is keeping me from directly attacking the Hakon myself. But I can intervene and not cause a ripple in the truce that we have going right now. I'm debating on not renewing our mercenary contract with Macavia and going ahead and taking a Hakon fief. But I still feel like we may need our forces because of the Hakon sharpshooters are pretty brutal against infantry. And I'm not sure we have enough archers and stuff to deal with that. We might be able to brute force our way into a fief, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm not willing to risk all 200 of my units on that. What I would really like to do is take Fountainhall so that we have a town and a bunch of villages to take. But I kind of want to help the Realm of the Falcon get back on its feet so they can involuntarily help me push the Hakon back out of this territory a little bit. If I can get the Realm of the Falcon to take, or at least weaken, these castles, or try to besiege Fountainhall, I can probably swoop in and take it myself. Or if I can build up enough relation, I may be able to get them to follow me and help me take Fountainhall. It just depends. Right now, our faction relation is really high. We're loyal with the Macavians and loyal with the Realm of the Falcons, but we don't have any real lords that like us a lot. So that's what we're working on right now. Anyway, I know that was a long rundown of what's going on, but I wanted to let you guys see this for yourselves before things got too out of hand. I'm not sure how everything's going to progress from now, but I wanted you to see it on camera because it may be a few days in game before I get to actually record a little bit more. So for now, I'm going to cut away, and hopefully the next time I cut back, it will be sieging our first fief as a Perisno faction. So I will see you guys then. So it turns out that I couldn't help out the Realm of the Falcon as much as I'd wanted because the Macavians are at peace with them, so I couldn't directly attack them. So they just came in and took the castle I was staying in while I was staying there. I didn't expect that, so now we're over at Arundel with our army, and we're helping Queen Trisna hopefully defend it against, I think it's going to be like over 1,000. They have quite a few units here. There's 2, 3, there's at least 400 on the left side, and another 100, 200, 300 on the other side. So we have quite a few we have quite a few units at our doorstep. I'm not sure how this is going to go, but and there comes another 45. But I think we're going to have a lot of losses here, to be honest. As soon as they engage, we'll see. Yeah, 1,207 against our 600, so 2 to 1. We may get taken capture here, but I hope not, because that will highly upset me. This is going to be a great ending to an episode, I think, so we'll see. And as you can see, everybody is like holding ground. You don't want that. You want them standing. You don't want them to be holding, and I don't know why all the sieges start that way, but they do. And I'm hoping that we can get a few kills with our throwing weapons here. but we may not. I'm actually hitting the side there a little bit more than I would like. But hopefully our units can deal a lot of damage here as these guys come up into this. And it looks like it's going okay. I wish I could see where Allendale is, because I would like for him to be well away from those front lines. Queen Tristan has already been taken out, which isn't great, but doesn't necessarily mean much. And there's... who is that? It's Agnar. So I'm going to use these here. Hopefully get some kills as they come up. We're doing quite a bit of damage with these. About to run out though, and I don't think these are going to replenish for us, unfortunately. We're doing quite a bit of damage with them though, so that's good. Hopefully I won't hit Agnar by accident. He would be highly upset with me, I'm sure. Alright. And this weapon wants to thrust a lot, for whatever reason. I don't think we're going to be able to hit anybody from here. Looks like our archers and our infantry units are doing quite well. This is going a lot better than I was expecting, but I think these are just low-tier units. Honestly, I have no idea. We are losing a couple of our mid-tier, what I would consider mid to high-tier units. And there's a... okay. I thought he was one of them. Panicked, you could say. I panicked. But I don't think we can get in there and really help out. And I don't want to actually fall off here either, because that would be even worse. This looks like our Knight of the Eagle that's been with us forever. I hope he doesn't get taken out. Actually kind of like him being in our party. He is doing some damage for us as well. And I think this is going okay. 26 wounded, 18 dead versus their 156. I think we're doing okay. We definitely have more wounded. There we go. We got a hit on one. Ouch. Get a big hit on us there, which I'm not happy about. We're taking some hits. They're starting to break our lines, it seems like. Hopefully our units start to fill in this bottleneck here. Once this bottleneck breaks, that's pretty much the end of the siege. Most of the time. Not always. But most of the time that usually spells doom for the defense. And I'm trying not to get taken out here because one stray hit is going to be enough to do it from just about any troop. And I can't... there we go. And that was very lucky. Very lucky indeed. We're starting to lose quite a few units now, which is not good. And this is going to be bad. This indeed could be very bad. It's not looking good. But we didn't start with very many either. I think it's because of our low tactics skill. We only have about 5. Queen Trisna probably doesn't have any. And they had a lot of vassals, so it all adds up. They have way more troops than us per wave. And it's just a game of numbers, really. We are getting reinforcements, which is helping out. We've lost 12 of our units. I'm not too happy about losing 12 units, but they're probably mostly low tier, I'm hoping. And I have no idea where Allendale is, so I can't pull him back out of the way here to get our... Oh, we have so many units back here. Can we not lead these guys? Like, no. This is our bottleneck here. So we basically just have to hold this line here and hope for the best. But I'm not sure how this is going to go. We have 47 dead to their... We're about... Let's see. We're about a quarter of the way through now. They have about 400 units either dead or wounded, so... And we can kind of help out here. Come on, man. Back up. Don't get yourself killed. I don't think I can swing through these guys either. Not very effectively anyway. Come on. I don't think we're going to be able to push out of here, but I don't think they're going to be able to push in either. They have about 50 units left. They have quite a few still in there. Between mine and Queen Trisnos, about 200 or so troops apiece, and the 200 in the garrison, we should be okay. They just keep pouring in. And unfortunately, ours pour in a little bit slower than theirs. But if we keep swinging through here well enough and not get taken out, yes, thank you, we should be able to do some serious damage. Maybe. If we don't get taken out by like a stray spear thrust or something. I'm actually just going to charge everybody so that we have more units up here, and then I will order them to stand ground again. Actually, I think I'll just keep everybody on charge. That way we have units staying in this little area, and they're not letting them get in, because that was opening up, and I don't want them to get a flank or get in here where they can flank our units to where they're so bottlenecked they can't really do much of anything. And we'll go ahead and make them stand ground again, and hopefully that'll help out. And we'll just keep doing that as long as it keeps units in here. This is probably going to be a long battle, to be honest. We've lost 26 troops. This is going to be very detrimental to our army, which is unfortunate, but I'm hoping that it'll give our other units experience to advance to highest tier. And I can just kind of swing in this little gap here and hit until that guy got in front of me, that is. I don't think we can push out of here, but damned if we're not going to try. All it's going to take is one one well-placed axe in that little cubby hole there. Just look at the bodies, man. Look at the bodies. Get some Divine Aethelings in there doing some good work, which is good. We've lost about 30 units, so we're down to 180 of our own troops. Not happy about this, because we've for sure lost some high tier units at this point. I'm going to have these guys stand ground again so they're not crowding each other too much. There's quite a few units in here now, so... And we are... yeah, still, let's see, 300. We're about a third of the way through now. This is definitely going to be a colossal battle. I'm not sure if this is the last wave they're going to get or not, though. I'm hoping so that we have time for our troops, specifically Allendale, to rejuvenate. That way we're not losing too many to death. About 400 in. Just past 400 troops of theirs. We're at 113, 60, 78. 113 plus 78 is 180, 190 of our 500. And we are losing some cavalrymen, unfortunately. That's okay, they're not too bad to get back, as long as they're the mid-tier units. Which we did have most of our mid-tiers at the front, because I was taking the time to level them up. And we can get those guys back pretty effectively. And this is looking like the last wave anyway. Which is good. This is going to be great. And I'll probably end the episode. We're getting more reinforcements. I'll probably end the episode after this is over. After this wave is over, and then we'll start the next episode with this defense here. We've lost 37 units in our army. That does not make me very happy. But I will look at the damage as soon as this is over and see what we're left with. Hopefully with some pretty decent units. I'm just going to go ahead and charge everybody now, I think. At least we didn't get taken out. We came pretty close, though. I just took some bad hits right at the beginning there. We did just lose our one Knight's Bane. So we're down to about 140 troops in our army now. Not happy about that, but at least we defended Arundel. And hopefully we get some more Maccabean units here to help us out after we push them back the first time. And hopefully this will actually mean that they're so weak that they can't push any further anyway. And we did win the first battle, and look at the blood on Esme's face and her armor. Well fought. I didn't get to do too much, but definitely well fought. Alright, that's going to end this episode off here. I will pick this right back up in the next episode, and I'll probably record that tonight after I get off work. And so these will load up in quick succession, and you won't be kept in suspense for too long. So until next time, I thank you always for your support for the channel, and I will see you in the next episode.